Good morning. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm Amber, and today is Bust a Stash Day. Bust the Stash Day. What I say? Bust the Stash and Scraps Tuesday. Good morning, Sharon. Got me a little contraption here because I figured out my second camera. Good morning, Lana Nana. See, I don't have all my conversation. Apparently you had conversation. I need another device. Maybe I can have my kids bring me my iPad. Good morning, Kendall. I don't see you yet on my end on Restream, but obviously you're there. You know what? Let me try and do something. I'm gonna pull up my live, but I'm gonna mute it, or I'm gonna make it where it's not playing, and all I see is the cover. All I see is the chat. Okay, that's all I need. I just want to see the chat. There we go. That works. That works for me, and I can still see the screen. Good morning, Monique. Who else? And BB, good morning. Melissa G, good morning. So, I don't know if y'all can see, I covered something up because I got some happy mail yesterday. I got me some happy mail yesterday. I got part 1 of my shipment. My daughter saw the big package and went, "What in the world did you get?" I said, "None of your business. It's all mine." I'm going to make a basket out of these two colors together. I got these two Bernat extras. They're supposed to make a basket, so I'll let you know how that works. And I'm already losing yarn. I took the ball band off of this one because it has the pattern, and I wanted to look through the pattern. It's a 22 round pattern. That's it. That is it. And then you can see all my other goodies sitting over here. I just wanted to put them up so you could see them, and then I will move them because they are precariously sitting there. Like they're going to roll off of here. And then I got my cotton, my Casey cotton. It's hard to describe this color. It's called lavender, but it's like a lavender gray color. It's very interesting. I think I've had this color before, so it's familiar to me. It smells good too. And I mean, not like it just has a yarn smell. It just has a clean cotton smell, kind of. If that makes any sense. And then I don't know if you can see peeking out right here and down here. I didn't need any more of this, but when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, I need more." So I snagged them. I snagged them. So I got 3. Now I have, how many do I have? I have 11 skeins of this now. I didn't need it, but you know what? If you ever make something like a blanket or something, this is having extra comes in handy. And then, I'm gonna get these hopefully without knocking my Karen off there. I got the pink camo, and as you can see, it is upside down. Let me turn it over. See this gold heart around the gold trim around the red heart? I've been told that makes this vintage because they don't make the labels like this anymore. So this is old and this is new. So there you go. Well, I mean, this one, the heart's a little bit smaller on this one, but there you go. Kimberly, good morning. And good morning, Jay. All right, 2 more things to show. I don't have all of my yarn yet. This is only like the big stuff. I got the big stuff. And I got me some Karen 1 pound with little fuzz. Nope, nope, not there. It did, I don't know if my daughter poked the hole in it, but it did have a hole in it when I went to open it, and I opened it from the hole. I don't know if it's because of how my daughter picked it up, but when I got it from her, there was a hole, just a small hole like this. Good morning, Arlena. You have some of that camo yarn? I don't know what I would ever do with it, and it's vintage, so you kind of feel like, should I use it or should I, hold on to it for longer? I don't know. And then it's like, do I need to get more, to make something with it? So I got this Karen 1 pound in Kelly green, which is one of my favorite greens. And then last but not least for today, the red. And it is a bright red. It's called Scarlet. It is a scarlet red. It almost looks like it matches that right there, the Yip Yip, but that's Diva Pink. This is red. I keep looking over at my chat on Restream because it moves. Okay, so y'all want to check something out? I want to see if I can make this work while I'm live. All right, so I forgot to pull the pattern yesterday, and so I did a video, and I don't know, I think Baby at least commented on it. So if you're following me, our project is going to be the slippers. Now, I have to tell you, I'm not thrilled with either of the projects I picked. And I honestly don't know if I'm even going to wear these. So I'm like, I don't know anybody that would wear them. So I'm torn on whether to make them. Like, I have the yarn, the exact same yarn, which I can make it any color I wanted. But I don't know, guys. Convince me one way or the other. What should we do? Should we redraw and just take the 2 items out that I pulled, or do we just go with it? Because like I said, I just don't know anybody that would wear these. And I don't want to make something that's just going to not get used. Oh, my chat's not moving on YouTube. So, yes, I hope your appointment goes well. We have dentist appointments coming up in a couple weeks. And I'm not looking forward to it because I got some sensitivity going on. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to tell me I need to have something done. Because, they were keeping an eye on one of my teeth over here where it was starting to crack around one of my old fillings. Yeah, I think it's getting close to the nerve because anytime I eat anything sweet on this side, it hurts. Chewing anything. Baby, I don't know what I want to do. That's why I'm asking. I won't use them. That's it, Melissa. I just don't, and I don't know anybody that would. I just don't know anybody that would. What would you guys do though? I mean, what you're telling me? What is that? What you would want? What you would do in this situation? Would you make slippers just for no other reason than poops and giggles? That's the cleanest way to say it. Your G is sticking on your. Oh goodness. I do want to play with this though. My second camera. Y'all, the fact that Restream has the option to do a second camera without paying for it. I'm sold on Restream. I wish I would have been doing this from the beginning, to be honest. I wish I would have listened to the people that recommended it in the beginning. Okay, we're just going to pull again. For some reason, the popsicle, the ice pop holders and the slippers, I'm not. It's not tickling my fancy. All right, First time I see stop in the chat, I'll stop and grab one. So I'm waiting until you guys tell me to stop. It'll be at like 20 seconds from now because it takes a minute for me to see the reaction or the. Here, I'll do this until you guys say stop. Shake them up. Shake and bake, and I help. Yeah. Yeah, my ADHD. I swear I have it. I really do. I don't know. Oh, there they come. they all flooded in at one time. All right, let's see what I got. Oof, we're gonna put, I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna shred this. I'm going to recycle the paper. Because anytime I throw paper or cardboard or anything like that away, I throw it in my recycle bin. Because it can be recycled. Yay, Marianne! Good morning. How are you doing today? A placemat. That sounds like something that I would have made yesterday. But you know what? I would use a placemat, possibly. Or some sort. I would use it as something. All right, let me see. I think I have a placemat pattern. You know what? I could scooch those back now. I think I have a placemat. That or we'll find one. Just sent an email to BB. I don't know if I have one, though. To be honest, not in here. That's a pillow. That's a snake. Those are Ammies. See, I'm not even feeling the Ammies right now either. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I wish the Postal Service would get better, but, we were talking about this last night, my husband and I. It's like, they just need to hire, my thinking is they need more people because they're severely understaffed because nobody wants to work for them. And they need to not just hire people. That's not the issue. It's hiring people and training them well, or hiring people that are willing to work. That's the issue. I really truly believe that's the issue. Like, severely understaffed and need people that are, one, willing to work for a living and doing it well. Okay, I don't have a placemat pattern, so guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna go shopping, and then we're gonna play with my contraption that I got recommended from Marianne. Although I am gonna get something different, though. I feel like, because this severely limits me on where I can put it, and it doesn't give me the right adjustment to put here in front of me to put it. It just, this kind of bugs me a little bit, but at the same time, it's like I feel a little bit important, like, the people with the little microphones, the podcast with the microphones. All right, Yarn Inspirations. We're gonna see what they have for free patterns. Placemat. I know I could make one up, but let's see. Placemat and coaster. Okay, we need to go to skill type, crochet. I don't want knitted. Let's see. Ooh, a mosaic basket weave. Holiday placemat. I've made these before. I might try this one again. But it has very low ratings, though. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes it. Good morning, Tammy's and Rebecca Macaulay. There is our Nightbot. He is showing up. Let's do... I want to do, I know I should show you guys my screen so you can see what I'm doing here. I just don't know which one I want to do. Here, I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Cornmeal mats. Let's see what this one. This one has a good rating. It won't let me. Here, we'll download it. It says it's intermediate. It uses Super Saver. Huh. I mean, that Super Saver is rough stuff, so no, I mean, it makes sense that, you know, oh, I don't know. Let's see. Let's go back. At this rate, I might as well just make up my own. Table runner. See, now I said placemat, not table runners. But it's giving me placemats. I mean, table runners. Okay, we're just going to go back over to the first page. See, it was this placemat that I was originally looking at. You know what we can do? I think this is the one we'll do. Okay, so anybody following me wants to do this. This is the pattern I'm going to download. Is everything big enough for everybody like this? Or do I need to do it like this? Or like this? Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if I could move this. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry I kept missing it back and forth, but like I was trying to figure out, I thought I could move this window around, but I don't think I can. Unless it lets me move it. Oh, here we go. Haha, there we go. Now I know how to move it. Okay, so, I don't know. I think I'm going to do, I feel like I want to try that one. You know what? No, this is what we're going to do. Stop sharing. We are going to make up my own. Just like BB said, I have an idea. We're going to go with it. All right. Color wheel picker. And this is what we're gonna do. Share my screen again. I'm like scaring y'all off because of all this like moving around and stuff. All right, let's see. All right. First, there's a way I can. Oh, here. There we go. Okay. For those of you that are sensitive to things moving on the screen, shy away for a minute. I'm gonna spin the wheel for our first color. We may change it several times. Who knows? All right. You ready? Here's spin number one. Look away if you don't like spinny things or things that make you nauseous. First color is going to be purple. A deep purple. Okay, now, where'd my phone go? There it is. Okay, let's see. Nope, I want to turn it this way. All right, we're going to set this up. Oh, hold on. I got to go into the app first. All right, bring that up. Sorry, Sonia. I apologize. Close. I'm done moving things around, I promise. Okay, that's the dentist appointment. morning, Angela. Switching to the TV because I have, okay, no worries. All right, so where did my app go? There it is. Let's see if I can get this to work. All right, should be connected now. All right, there we go. I gotta back it up a little bit. It's a little too close. All right. Oh, and I need to turn it. All right. I just have to work sideways. All right. What did you miss? Okay, we picked, we got placemat for our Tuesday project instead of the slippers. And so I picked a color, which is deep purple, which is on the screen. All right, now I'm going to turn that off. We're going to add an extra camera. Add camera. We're going to go to here. And we're going to turn on the extra camera. Check it out, guys. I can do this absolutely for free. Isn't this awesome? Okay, I'm going to grab a purple. You know what? I have a bag of scraps. We're going to pull from there. You know what? That'll work. All right, so let's see if we can make this work. All right, so I'm going to grab my 5mm hook. Oh, I need to mirror the camera. Hold on. There we go. So now you're seeing it right. Is it really glitchy? Or is it working okay for you guys? If it's too like glitchy, then I will use something else. I won't do this. I'm trying to find where it's tucked in over here. I tucked it in well, apparently. This is when I just, oh, there it is. Okay, so this is a dark purple here. I'm going to do a moss stitch placemat. I think I'm going to do it, should we do it shortwise or side to side or lengthwise? You need some caffeine. Now, please don't mind my dry fingers. I noticed when I was playing with this yesterday, it really shows off how dry my hands are. Sorry. Let's take a drink. All right, should we do... I don't like how this is off to the side a little bit. I need it to be in front of me, like right here. Let's see if I can move it over without losing it. Oh, that's right. I need to turn this down so you guys can actually see what I'm doing here. You know, that's a dark color. I don't know which is going to be better. Okay, we're just going to go with it. So a moss stitch, I think I need an odd number. Oh, stop sharing that. Moss stitch multiple. Two plus one. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I still didn't decide if I'm gonna do short ways or long ways? So we have 6 chains. I know that dark purple is so hard to see. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Definitely need to go to 60. I think I'm going to do long ways. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 38, 39, 40, 43, 44, 45, 47, 48, 49, 50. 55, 57, 58, 59, and 60. Okay, 60 gets me with a 5mm hook. It gets me. Oh, let me move this up so you can see what I'm doing here. It gets me, if I can ever get this to go in the right spot, it gets me about an 18-inch, roughly-ish. If I stretch it a little bit, it gets me about an 18-inch long placemat. But I went to 60, so I'm going to do 61 for my 2 plus 1. And then I'm going to do a single crochet in the second chain. Time to make some coffee. I didn't make coffee this morning. I got up and was like, meh. I think it's one of those meh kind of weeks, you know? So I skipped one, I chained one, skipped one, did a single crochet in the next. So this is the moss stitch. I know if you're trying to follow this, it's, you know, a little hard to see with this dark purple. But it told me to do dark purple. And honestly, I'm just doing this for you guys to watch me. Be able to see how I do this. How I crochet. And hold my stuff and all that. More or less just to watch. Watch and talk. But my patterns are coming along. I've got 3 patterns actually being tested right now, which is amazing. I'm so excited. I definitely need to put some videos out on how to do stacked single crochets so that way more people know how to do it, because that is my go-to double crochet to start rows anymore. Good morning, Kimmy. How are you? See, we can play with stuff on here. This is so awesome. Look, I can make me bigger. Oh, and I can do this, but then it's like I get cut off. I can do this. I can make me a circle. Oh, so much fun to play with. What does 40% look like? Is that good? And then I could take the names off if I wanted to. I know. Yeah, as soon as I'm done with you guys, I got to run to the post office and send off some important documentation for my husband. So we'll probably get started with school a little late-ish. Although I may just get off at my hour mark, so that way I'm not intruding too much on my kids' school time. I wish I had better lighting over this. I wonder if I could scoot this closer. This light in front of me. Because this is so hard to see for you guys. Nope, that just blinds me. I don't think it's making a difference. A little bit. If I could just get it closer, it would definitely make it better. But I mean, I'm just doing the moss stitch. I'm chaining, or I'm single crocheting, chaining one and skipping one. And just going across the chain here. Normally I like to do a moss stitch where I start the first row with a single crochet, but we're just going to go straight into the moss stitch and see what happens. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. I can always do an extended single crochet and fill in my holes for my placemat by going into the row below. 2 rows below, I guess it would be, because you go down to the row that has the skipped chain or the skip stitch, and you go into that, and it kind of fills it in, but it's still a moss stitch. Just got my first cup of coffee. I have a green drink I drink every morning. Oh, fun. I am using cotton. Yep, this is a cotton cake that I actually caked up, and so I'm using the dark purple from the outside because I'm using scraps to make this. I pulled out my bag of scraps to make this placemat. So when I get done with this row, okay, here's a question for you guys. Should we do every 2 rows change color or every row? At this point, I don't care about the tails. I will either sew them in or I will do a pocket envelope thingy bobber that I've never done before and try that out. Is there a stacked half double crochet? I don't know. I don't know if there's a stacked half double crochet. That'd be, I don't know, play with it and see if you can figure it out. I like being able to have my face on there and show you guys what I'm doing now. This is so much fun. So yeah, I'm just using up scraps. So I just need you guys to tell me, are we doing every row or every other row? Sorry, every 2 rows change colors. My chain's getting all twisted. I'm trying to keep it not twisting. And this single stranded cotton, I'm telling you what, it just bugs my brain out. So, feedback. What do you guys think of this setup? Being able to watch me crochet and talk and see my face. Because now I can keep my hands down here on the desk and you guys can watch me crochet while I talk to you. Yeah, I bet that green drink has all the yummy vitamins and things in it, huh? 2 rows. Okay. All right, so, excuse me for that. I will do 1 more row of this purple. Oh no, I should have done 2. Oh, I should have skipped 2 at the beginning. Oopsies. Oopsie daisies. You know what? We're just gonna leave that one hanging there. And yeah, we're just gonna leave it hanging there, and I can always just crochet over that when I put the border on it. It'll be alright. Is it nice to see both? I kind of figured, Rebecca, it would have all that stuff in there. Alright, so I chain 2. I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna skip over that first single crochet and go into the chain space right here with a single crochet. So this chain 2 that I just did becomes, the first chain becomes the single crochet, and the chain 1 becomes the one that goes over, becomes the chain 1 space that goes over that single crochet that I'm skipping. All right. How to get this situated here. All right. So single crochet, chain 1, and single crochet. And just like that, it goes so much faster because you're just going into the chain spaces this time. But the only thing that slows me down is just holding on to everything because it's so little right now. So it looks good. You like both. That makes me excited. And now I can show you guys what I'm talking about when I'm doing stuff. Like, oh, hey, you know, when you go into this spot here and do that, and, you know, I like it too. Restream, I'm telling you what, free. You got it going on. I'm just pulling some yarn out because it's pulling from the outside of this cake. It's kind of a pain. All right. Single crochet, chain 1, and everything looks so loose. Maybe I should have done a 4. See how loose that looks? It's for the house. And I will use a placemat. I'll use it for something. Whether it be a towel, placemat, who knows. Definitely should have probably went with a 4. Oh well. Yeah. Processed foods, tell you what. Hello, Margaret. Good morning, Marsha Lee. So coming at you tomorrow, I'm gonna try the blindfold challenge on my live. I'm gonna try it. I've got a blindfold. I've got a whatchamacallit, a thingy I can put over my eyes for my blindfold, and plan to try it out tomorrow morning. Oh, sorry, I just bumped the camera. I pulled the end out of the center. Nice. Nicely done, Rebecca. Nicely done, Macaulay. Yes, I want the camera to still be active, please. Thank you. Yarn burf. Yep. Hey, you get the yarn bra for that. That takes talent. Yep. I should, now that I have this figured out with the camera, I can show you guys doing it left-handed. Actually, this will be fun because you'll be able to see me with my eyes covered, and you'll be able to watch my hand while I do it. If I can even keep it on screen, with not being able to see it. All right. I will definitely not be trying the moss stitch because, yeah. Funny enough is I do kind of do a little bit of it by feel, but oh, come on. Yeah, I should have done 2 at the end, but that's okay. We're going to fudge it for now. Just going to do the chain 1 and... All right, so our next color is... Go back to my color wheel. Our next color is going to be yellow. It showed yellow. Hold on a second. Get out of there. That's not for you. I don't know if I have any yellow. Oh, I do. I do have yellow in my scrappies. But not a lot. Hopefully enough to do 2 rows. That's all I have. This is all I have. I hope it's enough. I don't know if it's going to be. Okay, let's see. All right. Get out of my way. Would be one of my first choices. Right. Moss stitch would be one of your first choices to do as a... Okay, cat, get out of there. It's not for you. That's right, go to your human. All right, so this is how I am changing colors. So I need to cut my purple. No, the granny, I think it's the granny square that the challenge is for. The blindfold challenge, so. All right. So chain 2, skip the first one. Like I said, I'm fudging it because I messed up my row at the beginning, but it's, excuse me, it's cover upperable. You did not come here for English lessons. Cover upable. Get out of my way, tail. All right. Alrighty. Here we go. Now we're off to the races. I don't know, maybe the moss stitch might be, but I'd have to do the setup row, like, I don't know, you know, with my eyes open. That's fun. What happened? I don't know what happened. Am I still here? You don't like granny squares as a sighted person? I know, like, I don't know what, I didn't realize that, but the challenge I think is to do a granny square blindfolded, but I'm not sure what else I would try, to be honest. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not even, I mean, I'm looking at the screen, but like, let me see if I can do this. Yeah, see, now I've already lost my place. Maybe right here. Oh. Yeah, see, that's hard, even just that. So it really would be a challenge for you, huh, Margaret? To do the granny square. Why don't you like the granny square? Are they just overdone for you? Are they just overdone for you guys? I don't know. I definitely learned that with that luck of the draw blanket that I designed. Well, the blanket that I ended up designing from the luck of the draw. That I definitely like the side-to-side rows better than the rounds because it feels like you make some progress when you get a row done. Like, it takes the same amount of time, whereas with like rounds, it takes you a short amount of time in the beginning, but then it gets extremely longer the further out you get. Okay. Please get off the railing like that. I feel like I crochet almost too fast for this camera. Because it, like, can't keep up with me. I might actually have enough for 2 rows. I guess I'm not good at judging this stuff very well. See, I don't like making the color changes either. And so I will try to do granny squares where I use color changing yarn like this, where it does it on its own and I don't have to worry about it. Because, yeah, I don't like the tails either, so. God, this is so much more comfortable being able to do this and talk. Just not the greatest at putting them together. The first time they got popular. Yeah, I just realized, though, by doing that, I'm just like, okay, because I got like 5 rows. I mean, it just, the further out you get on a round blanket, the longer it takes to get around once it gets bigger. That is actually turning out pretty cool looking. I like the colors in person too. Chain 2, turn my work, and we're gonna go back across. Oh my gosh, stop doing that. There we go. The lap throw Marianne's working on is being done in rounds. It's working pretty quick. Yeah, but the further out you get, I feel like the longer it takes. Because, like, I'm doing the Wildflower Oasis throw, which, by the way, so my best friend, I started a blanket for her last year, and I wanted to do it as a housewarming gift, and she's been in the house for over a year now. And I started making the Sophie's Universe. I quickly stopped making that. I just was like, no, this is too much for me. So then someone had the most amazing idea to frog their Sophies and make Juan's Autumn Aspirations, which I was like, ooh, I want to do that too. So I did that. And I've gotten to the end of like the first week of the cowl for the Autumn Aspirations or whatever. And now I'm thinking, because of how far I am on the Wildflower Oasis and how quickly it builds up, and where I don't have to change the color, or I don't have to cut my yarn very much, I was like, ooh, you know what? I might frog it for a second time and do the Wildflower Oasis throw for her blanket instead of the Autumn Aspirations. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Good morning, Jenny. Keeps going in and out. So irritating. Oh, that is irritating, Kendall. Spotting all the crocheted knitted stuff, and there were a lot of great. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of people are having internet issues. Yeah. We had no power on Saturday. I don't know if most of y'all knew that. But yeah, we lost power because we had windstorm come through Saturday morning, 80+ mile an hour wind gusts, and it knocked our power out for a whole 24 to 30 hours. See, this is why I like the moss stitch. It works up quickly. Even for a single crochet, it still kind of works up somewhat quickly. Because that, you know, you only have a chain in between, and then you just go into the chain space. See, I fudged it, and we're doing fine. It looks okay. All right, so next color. Next color. All right, I'm spinning without, so I don't have to bother you guys too much. And orange. Oh, look at that. I pulled up orange. It says deep orange, but you know what? We're going with what I got. So I got this orange. We're going scrap bag here. Scrap bag hunting. I don't think I have any deep orange. Well, I mean, I could pull an orange out of a cake, but it's kind of in a weird spot. So it's here. Or I just use this orange. I need to close my camera for a second. There we go. Yeah, see this orange I have to pull out of here, and that might be a mess. So I think I'm just going to use this orange. It'll work. We're making it work with what we got. All right. Let me pull that out for a second. Okay. I'm being really strict on myself, limiting my whips. I've got the throw and a baby. Oh, Marianne, I'll get there one day. I need to get what I need to do is get the stuff off my plate that I've said I was going to make for people. That'll help me, because once I can get those out of my way or off my plate, then I will be able to work furiously on the ones I've started, on things I've started. I tie my ends together with what I call a surgeon's knot, I guess. But like I said, I think I'm going to do a border around these, so. There we go. My purple stranded yarn was bugging me. Oh, that is a good cup of coffee. Yeah, I love those days, Frizzy, when those cups of coffee are just like, that hit the spot. Those are good days. What I should do on the color wheel is take off all like the deep oranges, like the color, just have the Roy G. Biv on there, because honestly, I'm going with what's accessible. I fell out in the garden again oh no, Margaret, you know what? You and Marianne both. We're gonna put you guys in bubble wrap. So, Don Aaron might need to invest in a tape company. You and Marianne need to invest in a bubble wrap company, because like you two just need to be living in a big bubble. Big bubble. Look at that. Making I feel like this got smaller. I thought it was 18 inches though. Wow, who knows? It's a small placemat. But that's turning out pretty cute. I mean, it's still pretty decent size. It'll fit some things. All right, come on. So this is one of my little balls of yarn that I wound up, where it's a center pull. So you can see it's pulling from the center. I'll have to show you guys how to do that sometime. I did not come up with it. It's just, I found it on YouTube, and when I have little scraps of yarn, that's what I will sometimes do with it, because it's just easier to have these rolling around than something like this. That yellow ball became a mess after having pulled some of it out with this project I'm working on right here. So yeah. Margaret, how's the blanket coming along? Have you gotten any further? I think you said the other day you had gotten to like, what, 6 inches of it or something? Maybe? So this is just I guess I should have done. What I ended up doing is, when I started it, I did a single crochet in the second chain, and I should have done it in the third chain, because then it would have created that chain one space that I needed. But I fixed it and we're fine. But yeah, I did 61 for a chain. For those of you that want to make this with me. And we're just doing the moss stitch, which is a single crochet, chain 1, skip 1. Oh man, it's almost been an hour already. That's so disappointing. I need to go. All right, you know what? I'm going to do this row of orange, and then I am going to pick my next color. And then how big do we want to make this placemat? So it's 18 inches long. I'm going to say 12 inches tall, because that way it can be a rectangle and not a square. I mean, we could make it a big 18-inch square and use up more yarn, because I'm definitely not going through this yarn very quickly, because I still have some left. Two tops that just need one sleeve. I have one top that needs a sleeve, and I don't know. I think what's slowing me down with it is I don't remember what hook I used. I think I used a 6mm. I don't know. And I don't remember my numbers. So it's like, I don't know what to do. Because it's a simple sleeve. It's just double crochets in the round. And then I have to decrease a couple times to get it down to a certain number. And that number I can't remember. So it's like, I'm going to have to figure out. I'm going to have to count my other sleeve somehow. No worries. But the pattern is working up well though, right? That's all that matters, Margaret. Like, I don't think we need to make any more tweaks to it or anything, or like changes or typos or fixes, you know. I don't think we need to do any of that. I just need to take, well, I was going to do pictures of the stack single crochet and the iris, but I think I'm just going to do video links. But then I'm like, well, if somebody buys the pattern and prints it out, how are they going to get the videos? They're going to have to figure out how to click on the videos on their computers or devices. I had to get a notebook to write my project in. I can never. Well, and I have notebooks to do that, Kendall, but I still forget to write them down. All right, next color real fast, and then I have to go into the post office. Yeah, I should just take out all these weird colors, because now it's on lime, so it's basically a green. But I do have a lime green. Ta-da! This one is, I don't know, I don't think this is a scrap per se, but it was in my scrap bin, or my scrap bags, so I'm trying to get stuff moved. I don't want to go to the post office. Why does it make me go to the post office? Yeah. I try to take a picture or like see, like I can reference this video and see I used a 5mm. That helps. That helps me, but not everybody does it. But yeah, taking a picture of your project with your hook is also a way to keep track of what you use. I try to remember to do that, but not always. I'm just trying to tie my two ends here together. I don't know why I just do this now. It's just something I do. And then, yeah, I don't know, just secures it, I guess. I don't know. Although that green tail is kind of short. All right, chain 2 and turn. This is a very colorful placemat or towel or whatever, whatchamacallit. But we pulled placemat, so that's what we're doing. We can call it a placemat or a placemat whatchamacallit. So it could be turned into a towel if we really wanted to. I think those colors are turning out kind of cool. I don't think. All right. I gotta go run to the post office. I don't wanna. I wanna keep going. One more stitch. And I can't put it down. Stop. All right. Let's unshare this so that way I can say goodbye and farewell. Hello again. Yeah, me, same. It's pictures. See, that's another great idea. Index card with your project. And those are numerous right now with the school supplies being out. So we're gonna quit that. All right, so I have to run. So, well, that didn't take too bad of a battery. So about an hour's worth, I had about 20% battery drainage. And I got a new case for my phone, so now you can see the rose gold color. So I have to run to the post office and get school done. So don't forget, guys, be kind, be positive, make beautiful things, tuck curly hair behind your ear. It's a little humid today. Don't forget, be kind, be positive, and make beautiful things. Well, if you join Frizzy Bee's membership, she has a Discord for her members, but I do not have Discord. So I have to run. I will see you guys same time, same place tomorrow. We may or may not pull this out, although I am going to do the challenge, so I probably will have this out, actually. So, but anyway, I will see y'all tomorrow. Love.